When I said you just don't get Brian anything for Christmas.
Oh.
So
He put socks, Pokemon Violet on Switch, Eagles vintage shirt or sweatshirt, cool notebook, season 3 of According to Jim on DVD.
Why according to Jim, and why specifically season 3?
It's a running joke.
Follow-up questions.
And then he put hugs and kisses and cool new lanyard.
Hey, there you go, bud. You can give him hugs and kisses.
Yep.
Very sweet. Okay, well, thank you for giving me his list.
You're welcome.
I'll make sure to give him one of those things. At least one. Maybe 2 if he's good.
What's
Alright.
Brian getting Marshall?
Yeah, what's he getting me?
I mean, it's already in the works.
It's in the works. All right. Sounds good. Let's get this through. So I'm sorry for this in advance. My wife insisted that we all take a shot of this pickle juice and rate it for the show. She stopped me in the grocery store, made me buy it, and then said do it. So I'm just going to get this out of the way real quick. And this is pickle juice, everybody.
Ooh.
Let's give the listeners a visual. So imagine a 5-hour energy bottle in the same type of packaging, little 2-ounce bottle and a shrink sleeve label. Marshall just knocked it back, as they say, and he looks fine. He looks fine.
I'm fine. It was just
Little bit sour. It looks like a little sour, but
imagine the juice from a pickle jar.
and
Hear that?
I will approximate that his blood pressure just went up several points because of the sodium content in here. Represents 23% of your daily value at 520 milligrams. So, how you doing, bud?
Kind of tasted like I just shot a bunch of vinegar with a hint of like pickle to it. But, otherwise.
So scale 1 to 7.
That's a 3.
3. Wow. So it's like kind of okay.
It's not a 1. They made a drink.
All right. Let's see.
Actually, you get 1 point for making a drink. I can't do that.
Now,
They nailed it.
if you were to mix like an alcohol with it or something, like a
I
pickle
try to make
juice
something
martini,
good, or
like
am I
a
trying to
pickle
make
juice
something bad?
martini.
Martini wise,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, you could probably
You
nail
go for
it.
No.
She does not like pickles. So
Oh, you don't
I
like
take that
pickles?
back.
No.
I'm just gonna offer it to someone else.
I mean, definitely smells. You know, oddly, it smells like the beach a little bit.
smells like the beach.
Yeah,
How about you just knock it back and quit progress?
like that smell reminds me of the beach.
Just do it, bud.
I'm just gonna take a sip. I'm not taking that
Oh,
whole
no,
thing.
you gotta chug it. I'll chug the whole thing, man.
Hell no.
Why would you not tell me that that was an option then?
It's like it tastes like a liquid, almost like a liquid hamburger from McDonald's. You know
Yeah,
the
McDonald's is kind of pure pickle. isn't
yeah. I would say it's like
Yeah.
liquid McDonald's hamburger.
It's straight pickle.
Yeah, that's all I needed.
No one's arguing they didn't nail the flavor.
Yeah, they nailed it.
Before. They
They-
got the flavor down.
they weren't-
It's just not good.
And they're not trying to mislead you.
No, it's pickle.
It's pickle.
It's pickle juice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'd say
Hey, Jen, you like pickle juice?
for the sake
For your
of
competitive jogging competitions?
competitive. So I would say
One day I'll get her on here.
in terms of the nostalgia that it brings, I'd give it like a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I mean, it's pickle juice.
Yeah.
You buy something for the pickles, not the juice,
That's
typically.
I'll give it to Brian to try tonight.
Yeah, okay, give it to Brian.
Yeah. He loves pickles.
Hey, you'll probably enjoy that. It's straight
Yeah.
pickle.
He eats, like, as a snack, pickles and cheese.
Ooh.
Why?
He loves it.
Does he melt the cheese on top of the pickle?
No, he eats them separately, but
What
he
type of
loves them.
cheese?
And he's got to pay the cheese tax to Klaus.
Well, I understand that's a dog. You pay the tax.
Yeah.
Was it American cheese? Cheddar cheese?
It's usually like a low-fat type cheese.
No fat. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's something new about Brian.
He only likes one type of pickle.
The
It's the
Are you
one.
going to tell us? Or
I-
what are we supposed to
I
guess?
can't remember. Hold
Bread
on.
and butter?
No.
is it chip or is it a chip or a
Spear?
spear?
It's
Thank
a
you.
spear.
Or the entire pickle. You ever see those where they're just like, we got a giant
But
pickle.
it's in
you
the
wanna eat
cold
this?
section. It's not like the ones that sit on the. He likes Clausen.
Oh,
Oh, you meant brand of pickle.
Yeah.
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah. Clausen. That's
Yeah,
the only
well,
pickles he
you know.
buys.
Being Dutch Pennsylvanian,
Yeah.
Mm.
you gotta stick with your people. Represent. I don't know where Clausen comes from. He's got the snap.
Yep.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Yep. That's all I know about pickles.
Fair enough. That's all you need to know.
And all I do when I get a sandwich, I take it off and give it to him.
Yeah, they can be a little strong. I didn't used to like pickles.
Even my dog likes pickles. I'm just not in the know.
You like cucumbers?
They're fine.
Okay, well maybe that whole vegetable is just not for you.
Yeah.
See, but
That's
I'll
fair,
eat a
that's
cucumber,
consistency.
but I just would not eat a pickle.
See, I'll eat a pickle, but I won't eat a cucumber.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the flavor. Once you put in that vinegar, then soaks up that flavor. I'll eat that. Eat it then.
See, Brian also just eats like cucumber by itself.
That's good. Yeah. Well,
Just
little dipping
biting
sauce.
biting a whole cucumber
But
off.
he cuts it up. He's not just
Okay.
gnawing at it.
Well, you know, be a man, bite your cucumber. That'd
that'd be a doozy.
be a power move. If I saw someone pull out a cucumber, and just gnaw on it, I'd be like, that person
You just take it
is
out of
one
the bag.
healthy too. Is going places. Well, fair enough. Well, it's been a while since we've done this, guys.
Yeah. Welcome back from sabbatical.
Yeah.
I mean, Noelle, you went on that 1 month trip as a power lifter. Totally nailed it, by the way. You looked yoked. Congratulations.
Yo.
Thanks so much.
Justin, you briefly had a stint on Broadway. That was cool.
Yeah. Hey.
Until you lost it all with that rant you went on
I
Twitter.
know. Sorry.
Was there a reason why Chuck E. Cheese deserved that rant? Or
I mean, they know what they did.
I was
Chuck E.
surprised by the amount of Chuck E. Cheese
Have you
supporters.
seen their uneven pizzas?
That's fair.
They deserved
You
it.
went some
Okay.
dark places with that mouse, man. And yeah, that's probably why you're not on Broadway anymore. I would probably just kept my mouth shut and continued to be the lead female star of Rent. But, you know, to each their own, bud.
I was canceled.
You did a good job. I briefly saved Christmas. That was cool for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Who knew the power of love would get us through things?
Oh my god.
Isn't
I
that
mean-
from Rent?
That might be. I mean, you would know.
Yeah,
You played the
that's from
female
Rent.
lead in Rent for a month.
I'm pretty sure it's from Rent.
In a choice that was both baffling and considered brave by the New York Times.
Hey,
Oh my god.
what do they say?
I mean, I
All
met
media is
Scooby-Doo.
good media?
That was awesome.
You what?
Yeah, me, Scooby-Doo, and the gang saved Christmas along with the Harlem Globetrotters. That was awesome.
That's a lot.
It was a lot for me. So sorry we haven't been here, folks.
Been a lot of saving going on.
Yeah.
Saving and canceling.
Yeah, I got canceled. Noelle has got wicked muscles now.
Oh my gosh. Bodybuilder.
Flexing right now.
When she's not even trying.
Yeah.
It is terrifying. So we've all been on a personal journey. But we're back.
Yeah.
And we should start the show.
Warning! You are about to start listening to Punch the Clock, a podcast hosted by three self-proclaimed cooperative professionals, Marshall, Justin, and Noelle, recorded entirely in their company's break room. Marshall claims to be the perfect man, but if that's his idea of perfection, I'd hate to see what imperfect is. Justin claims to be Will Arnett's best friend. However, a restraining order says otherwise. And Noelle believes she is a Disney princess. But we've never seen a crown. Finally, warning, please leave the show now before the podcast starts. In 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it started.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, bud. Trying to find our
Sorry.
our rhythm
It's
again.
okay. I'll get it. Welcome to Punch the Clock, the only podcast that ghosts you for a month and then begs for your for you to
Listenership.
come back. I'm your host, Marshall.
And I'm Justin.
And I'm Noelle.
And yeah, it's been a month, surprisingly.
That's pretty crazy, huh?
We all had a crazy journey there.
Yeah. I went fast.
It did.
Yeah.
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 As
we
such-
went out to try and find ourselves, and we found ourselves back here.
Yeah. We all went in different directions there.
Mm-hmm.
I wandered through a desert. That was cool.
That's right. How was Vegas?
That was cool.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Santa Claus was in Vegas.
Not surprising.
No, I mean, he gets a vacation too. Whatever.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's true.
I had to go find him and clean up. Santa Claus was looking rough.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo and the gang were there with the Harlem Globetrotters. So it was a good time.
So, is that a real thing?
Scooby-Doo and the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was tons of specials with them and the
Yeah, they
Globetrotters.
cartoons.
Like together?
Yeah.
The Harlem Globetrotters.
Scooby-Doo meets the Harlem Globetrotters.
What?
It was like a big thing, yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's
Really?
Scooby-Doo meets
Yeah.
like, yeah, he met Batman, Robin.
Yeah.
Really?
He met Sonny and Cher for some reason.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Hmm.
Classics.
Interesting.
Open up the vault.
Well, I got to come out from under my rock then.
Yeah, well, go watch some Scooby-Doo. Sometimes when you tell me you don't know these things, I wonder what your childhood was like. No offense.
I mean, I watched
'Cause
Scooby-Doo.
we'll both like say something that was really popular from like our childhood. You'll be like, I don't know what that is. I know you are slightly
Look.
older than me.
Look, I've been working since I'm 7.
Yeah, fair.
No,
We all worked in the salt mines. We know.
I know, I'm just kidding. No.
So I keep my youthful composure.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Scooby-Doo, but more of a Power Rangers kind of guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, as such, I'm just going to gloss over all of that. As such, because we've been gone for a month, we shockingly don't have listener mail if we don't ask for it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So I did come up with a new segment, so you
Okay.
all might have noticed the 3 hearts I put in front of
I
you.
thought that was just love for us.
You would think.
The amount of love for each of us.
You may wish, but you both have to earn my love, and I've told you multiple times to stop asking me for it. But no, we're going to play a new game, a new segment that I call Hot Takes.
All right.
Hot takes.
Those 3 hearts represent your lives.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. So this is how it's going to work.
I'm gonna be the first to go. I can already see it.
Oh, no, I'm actually playing against y'all, too. I am going to be the judge for this game,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a list of 9 questions.
Okay.
Now, during this, you know what a devil's advocate is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, for each question, one of y'all is going to be arguing for the thing
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
and against.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and determine who's the first 4 right now. I'm thinking evens or odds?
Evens.
Evens?
Odds, I guess.
Odds? All right. Justin, the number was 4, so you're going to be arguing 4 on the first question.
4. So I'm not the devil's advocate.
No, Noel will be the devil's advocate, and every question we're going to trade
Fraud.
off.
Okay.
We're going to trade off some questions you want to be for, some you do not want to be for.
Okay.
So this is
So what's the
only
name
fair
of this segment?
way. Hot takes is what I'm calling it.
Hot takes. Hot takes.
Now, behind me is a bag of Doritos. So these are not ordinary Doritos. These are roulette Doritos.
Oh. Ho, 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 ho.
They look like normal Doritos. Most of them taste like normal Doritos, but peppered in every 1 to 6 chips.
We're on the chair.
We're on the chair. 1 out of every 6 chips in here is hot. As you can tell, there's no way of knowing.
Wow,
If you
sir.
get a hot chip, if I determine that your argument was not persuasive enough, you will eat a hot chip.
How
Or
do you
you'll
know?
eat a chip.
A chip. A chip.
If
Okay.
it's hot, you lose a life.
I
So
will
you
be
are going to
taking
be
the
honest.
littlest bite because I can't do hot stuff.
That's fine. You'll know if it's spicy. Trust me.
Okay.
Now, I tested this before to make sure these weren't going to like light y'all's mouth on fire.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
I ate a whole bag of them there. Actually.
Hey, this is it's a pretty cool idea. I like this.
Okay. Now,
He
out
went
of
to
fairness,
Vegas and he decided to come up with his own
Yeah.
game show.
Yeah.
these are roulette Doritos. You can buy them in. I got them in Food Line. They do make them in Cool Ranch, but those were for me. I like Cool Ranch.
Okay.
Now, out of fairness to you two, this is how you can win the game. You're either the last person standing, your opponent has gotten 3 hot chips,
Okay.
or you can both actually win at the same time by taking me down, because I'm going to eat a chip every single round with y'all out of fairness. If I
Okay.
lose 3 lives, the game's over and both you guys.
So you have to be like super honest about if it's hot or
yeah,
not.
this depends on honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, are y'all ready for the
Do you
first
have a control chip
control chip? No,
as
I
to
do.
like so we can make sure that it's
Um,
spicy versus not spicy?
Oh wait, you know, I've been smarter if I bit it in half.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna know which one's spicy.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, you'll know.
Yeah.
What, they'll
okay.
taste like normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not sure. They're good. They're Doritos.
Nice.
But anyway, I'm going to softball y'all, and the questions are going to get harder as we go. So for our first question, Should babies be allowed on airplanes? Justin, you are arguing for why they should be. Noelle, you're arguing against why they should be. You will have 60 seconds when I start the timer.
Okay.
Whoever, now I'm not going to say the moral of anything. Whoever has the most persuasive argument at the end of the day, I will give the points to. So, just because you're on the bad side of the argument does not mean that you lose automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I got to find my timer. I should have been prepared. Then afterwards, you will have a brief rebuttal, each of you for about 15 seconds.
It's like we're in court.
Yeah, I know. And
Right.
and so we have Judge Marshall.
Yeah.
Yep, I get to decide who I'll
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding,
So
ding.
Justin, you are arguing why babies should be allowed on airplanes, starting now.
Absolutely. I think it's no question that babies should be allowed on airplanes because they should.
Going with the they should argument.
I mean, the people that are judging people that bring babies on airplanes and are annoyed thereof, they probably have something that could be complained about as well. That they do something weird on airplanes, or so they shouldn't be quick to judge that there's babies on airplanes or annoyed because of that, because they're probably of annoyance themselves in another way by continually to get up to go to the bathroom or what have you. So,
Or what
and
have
we
you.
also need a revitalization of parenting in America, and there's no better test parenting than bringing a baby on an airplane. I rest my case.
Yeah, that was your time, actually. There's the noise. All right, Noelle, it is your turn to argue why babies should not be allowed on
All right.
airplanes. As soon
No
as I
one
get
hold
this,
anything against me.
yeah, no, it is just purely, like I said, some of you will be arguing the good sides.
All right.
Starting now.
All right, so babies should not be allowed on the airplane because they cause a lot of noise. I feel like there should be an age limit for kids being on airplanes. If you cannot buckle in a seatbelt and sit down, you should not be allowed on an airplane. Also, most of the time when babies are on airplane, I just don't feel like it's a great atmosphere for them. You're bringing on a little precious little cargo thing into an airplane that's so dirty. A lot of people, a lot of germs. I'm thinking about safety here, okay, as well as noise. Yes, they are loud. I've been on multiple airplanes where a baby was screaming the whole time. I felt terrible for him, and I was like, why are they on this airplane? The end.
Oh, man, with 15 seconds left, resting her case.
Do
That's
you,
pretty persuasive.
what do they call that? I yield my time back to the judge.
Yeah, I say I yield your time. I like that, actually. All right, Justin, you will have a 15-second rebuttal starting now.
I mean, look, new moms are people too, and they need to get out of the house. And
New
just
dads,
because it's an
seems-
inconvenience for some, think of the sacrifice made by mothers.
All right.
I yield my time,
You rallied me anyway,
but I still yielded.
but I like how you went with mothers or people. Classic argument. Noelle, you will have a 15-second rebuttal to his rebuttal.
All right. Again, babies should not be allowed on the plane. I mean, safety reasons. They can't have a seatbelt. What are they sitting in? Yeah, you can probably add a car seat in there, but is it really a great idea to take a little baby on a plane and have them travel miles and miles with germs?
Time.
Objection, Your Honor.
Nope.
No rebuttal. Reiteration of the main point.
You can't keep arguing that. Oh, wait, I forgot to eat the chip. Sorry.
Oh.
Non-spicy.
So you have to decide who wins, right?
Yeah. Actually, damn, I hit the spicy one right off the bat. That was wild. Weird. But anyway, so I got 2 lives left. Good start for y'all. Dang. Justin, the moms are people is a good argument.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to have to give this to Noelle. She came out of the gate swinging hard.
You did swing hard.
I literally made all that.
Good job.
It's so I got to eat one.
Yeah, and you lose a life.
Why do I?
Oh, no,
lose
you
a
lose a
life?
life if you hit a hot one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot. I got my own rules. How is it, Justin?
Yeah, it's fine.
You hit one?
Yeah.
Immediately. Both of us. Wow.
Oh yeah.
This might be a short game.
You got to give it 10 seconds. Yeah, that's
All right.
you'll definitely know.
Here's our second question. This one, Noelle, you will be arguing for, and Justin, you will be arguing against.
Oh, God. I'm worried.
You should be. Should nukes be legal for private citizens to own? Should nuclear weapons be legal for private citizens to own? Noelle, you are arguing for why we should be allowed to own nukes as private citizens, starting now.
I feel like we should have nukes for private citizens just to protect ourselves. We have countries going to war these days. What if something happened where another country was shooting off when we were just behind? We can go and get our nuke and start lighting fire, getting the people we need to get, and end what was about to begin. I think it would be a viable option for all of us to be protected.
Every citizen
Every citizen.
has a nuke.
Yes. And, if you ever get angry at one another, you can always be like, I can press that button. And then I feel like it will resolve some conflicts because they'd always be on edge. Am I going to hit the button? Am I going to do this? I think it would just be a great thing, all around. Or button, whatever.
Yield.
Okay. I was not for nukes for citizens, but I'm coming around to the argument. Justin, is your turn starting now. You have 1 minute as to why private citizens should not own nukes.
Let me reframe this for you. Put yourself in the war against terror, and I would draw an equivalent of private citizens owning nukes, the same as those that were detonating those roadside bombs. Although it's not necessarily a nuke, it's an explosive device owned by relatively private citizens. I think that it creates havoc, damage, mars lives, and causes the loss of life with a great irresponsibility, in addition to
15 seconds.
doing it in the name of an ideology. I yield the rest of my time.
All right, interesting. You went for the ideological lies. We don't want everybody to have a nuke. It's a strong argument. Noelle, you have 15 seconds to rebut his statement.
All right, so yeah, he brought up lives, but there's lives being wasted every day because we're not protecting
I was not expecting that argument.
We're not protecting ourselves. We're not. If we don't have the nukes, what are we gonna do? We have
Time. If we don't have the nukes, what are we going to do? You know what? Fantastic. Justin, you have 15 seconds to rebut her rebuttal.
Look, the world is full of external factors beyond our control. We need to infiltrate prayer more than weaponry. I yield the rest of my time.
I don't know how to judge that one. You both went insane on one. Justin, it really should have been easy for you. Okay, well, you didn't say wasting lives is okay, so I'm going to give you the point this time, Justin. So, Noelle, eat a chip. Let us know if it's spicy.
9.
Not
8,
spicy? Oh,
7.
you like that.
Lucky.
Right. Justin, this one you will be arguing for. Noelle, you are against.
Okay.
The question is, should child labor be legal and encouraged? Should child labor be legal?
I'm for this.
You are for child labor. Just give me 1 second to restart the timer. And go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think child labor should definitely be legal. I think that they should actually have higher wage earning potential than adults. It actually should work opposite. It shouldn't be that you earn less when you're younger and more when you're older. It should be you earn more when you're younger and less when you're older. So I think your higher earning years should be in your younger years, therefore supporting the argument to encourage children out there working. I yield the rest of my time.
Okay. I gave you all a minute, but y'all clearly act like you don't need it. Maybe I should give you all 30 seconds. All right, Noelle, you're against child labor.
All right.
So let's hear the argument. Start
I'm
now.
against child labor because kids should be kids. What are we going to grow up and just work? That's not living. You got to live your life enjoy the time you have when you're a kid. That most of these celebrities these days, they start working at a young age, and guess what happens to them? They fall apart. They're having miserable lives because they did not have that childhood that they should have grown up in. It is super important for kids to experience playfulness, learning, and just have good family memories. And so I feel like there should never be a child labored. Yes, we need to do that eventually. We'll have to go to work. That's in the future. But but I don't feel like, little kids, like 5-year-olds, I don't think they should be going out and mowing some grasses and stuff. So there you go. The end.
Okay, right at the wire, too. You came down to it. Justin, you have 15 seconds to rebut. Starting now.
It must have been nice growing up in an ivory tower with rose-colored lenses. But let me tell you that the vast majority of children are being scarred on a daily basis, and their best lives will be outside of their home.
And time. 1 second. And rebut the rebuttal. Go.
He said ivory towers. Are you talking about a 5-year-old growing up in an ivory tower? They don't even know what's going on. No, they should not be able to work. They should be enjoying family time and learning new things and also being playful with one another. I mean, that's part of growing up.
Time. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Noelle. Justin, you did not convince me that children should be working in factories.
What?
Surprisingly.
That's a really hard one. I wouldn't even know what to say.
I want to appeal that.
All right, well, let me see what the judge says. Judges, yeah, sorry, they're not allowing it. Eat your chips, sir.
Well, you're one for big ones.
Okay. Now, before we start the next round, I'm going to remember to eat a chip, so.
That wasn't spicy.
I thought that one was going to be spicy because of that red stuff on it. Nothing. All right. Next one. Noelle, you're going to be for this. Justin, you're against. Noelle. Should we destroy the rainforest? You're for this one.
Oh, God.
Justin, you're for saving the rainforest.
Okay.
Noelle, you may start now.
I am for destroying the rainforest because it's causing a bunch of issues, okay? First off, the climate. Climate's just getting destroyed automatically, just from people. We should just... I don't even know what to say to this!
Keep going. You're doing well.
I have no idea. Just because the people. And, I feel like it's causing more things than better. We should also probably take the animals that are struggling in the rainforest out of it and maybe provide them a better home.
Rainforest too hard to live in. Remove it.
Yeah. That humans can I'm done. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you're yielding your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's obviously...
So I'm against.
You're for it.
You're
I'm for it.
saving the rainforest.
Yeah.
We're saving it. Okay.
She's for destroying it.
Yeah.
You're against destroying it. So
Yeah.
I'm for saving it.
Yeah.
Starting now, you're saving the rainforest.
Yeah. Look, I think the menu at Rainforest Cafe
Didn't see this
is a great menu. I haven't been there in a couple years, but I think while it may have been stagnant over time, I think we can save the Rainforest Cafe by maybe changing up their menu, hiring a new executive chef, because generally their food and atmosphere is great. And it's a nice place when you're out of town on a vacation, just something different for entertainment and a new place to eat. So I think
Do you really think we're talking about the cafe?
by saving the Rainforest Cafe, I think we'll continue to save the soul of America.
Yielding your time.
I'm yielding the rest of my time.
Okay. I want to reiterate that it was not Rainforest Cafe we're saving,
I know.
but the actual rainforest.
I understand.
So far, Noelle's in the lead today. Understood the topic. You got 15 seconds to rebut, Noelle.
Again, the rainforest, I feel like, is causing way more issues with humans. It's causing just more waves of humidity, a lot of rain, and you know what? Taking down those trees and maybe repurposing the land for something better
And
use.
time. Justin, your rebuttal. Starting now.
Saving the rainforest means saving Disney. And Disney needs the rainforest.
All right, time. Believe it or not, Noel has convinced me to get rid of the rainforest. Mostly because I don't think you understood the problem. Please go ahead and eat your chips, sir.
That was a really hard one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hit the spicy one? Nah, man, you're really staying in the game considering some of your answer. Allow me to eat my chip before the next round. Nope, not a spicy one. All right. Justin, you're for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Noel, you're against it.
Okay.
Justin, the topic is, should, when you reach the age of 100, should it become legal for you to commit murder? You're for 100-year-olds committing murder.
Okay.
Hold on, let me restart the timer. And now, go.
Should a 100-year-old commit murder?
Be allowed to.
Be allowed to.
Hold on, can I ask a question? What do you mean by
in the middle
murder?
of his time is impressive, but
Are we talking about manslaughter or like the legal definition of murder?
full-on murder.
Oh, so like killing other people, not killing
100%
themselves.
Murder. I was at suicide.
Well, people call it murdering. Okay.
Okay, you know, I'm going to restart the time because
Okay.
there were some
I just-
follow-up questions.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to make sure because I thought you were talking about because
I'm talking
they're
about
older.
a 100-year-old and their walking cane comes up, pulls out a gat, commits murder. That's now legal.
Oh, okay.
Starting the time now.
Look, let me say this. I think in this capacity, 100-year-old should be able to commit murder. A 100-year-old is in a vulnerable state, mentally and very likely physically. And I think that their vulnerability creates a target where they could be preyed on by salesmen or salespeople. They could be preyed on physically and harmed physically. So I think the argument of equal or lesser force, I think they should be able to circumvent that law and use greater force because of their vulnerability. I yield the rest of my time.
Okay. Going the vulnerable route. Now, I wasn't even saying there had to be self-defense, just straight up murder. But all right. Noel, you have 1 minute as to why 100-year-olds should not be allowed to commit murder.
First, it's illegal. No one should murder anybody. And if you are in a vulnerable place, you should probably go get help. There are a lot of facilities. You can talk to therapists. You can go to counselors. And you can get that help you needed. If you're on that edge, you might want to call someone. I know you're 100, but life is worth living. And it's just, again, illegal. Murder should not be allowed. And if you did, there should be consequences. I yield the rest of my time.
Can I just pause and say that I love how, like, every argument Noelle makes, whether it's for or against, just totally paints her as a conservative.
That was
Burn
a
down the-
very strange rebuttal for your 15 seconds.
No,
but that
I don't
was
wanna-
your time. Noel, your rebuttal to his rebuttal. Starting now.
Again, I don't know if I have a preference. It's illegal to murder. Also, since you're 100, it doesn't give you the right to go murder someone. You should probably get help. Seek assistance. The end.
And right beneath the wire. All right. Well, man, I forgot how vulnerable 100-year-olds are. I'm going to have to give it to Justin because his rebuttal was perfect. He attacked your character perfectly, really destroyed you. So, Noelle, please eat a chip. Also, I feel bad for Justin for losing every single one.
Not
Nothing.
spicy.
Wow, you're really getting lucky. All right, let me go ahead and eat a chip for the next round. Hi, Diana.
You should sit here and listen.
Let's, for the record, just note that we have one audience member.
Performing in front of a live audience.
Live audience, yeah.
I actually hit a hot one on that one, so I'm down to one life.
Oh. So what happens if you go out first?
If I go out, you both win.
Oh,
Yes.
sweet. Okay.
Let's
You
go
you
eat
are
hot
playing
chip.
against me at the same
What
time.
did they win?
They win this bag of roulette Doritos, where 1 in 6 chips is a spicy one.
I want a chip.
You want a chip? Can we have a chip? Here you go, Rob.
We don't throw T-shirts. We hand out
Pour
chips.
yourself some. Some of them are hot though. We have the best ones. We have personalized chips.
Ralph, what city and state are you from?
State of Doritos.
I can't say that because there's warrants out.
Any shout outs?
All right. Justin, you were for the 100 euros. Okay, so Noelle, you're going to be for this topic.
Okay.
I'm sorry in advance. Noelle, you're going to be arguing why world hunger is a good thing. Justin, you're going to be arguing why world hunger should not exist. Noelle, you have 1 minute starting now to argue why world hunger should exist.
Honestly, we need to control our food. We need to control what we're giving people. We can't help everybody. If we helped everybody, we'd lose all our food sources. So, I don't know what to say to this one.
You're doing good. Oh, yeah, hitting our hot chip from the bag. That was a for the bag.
One for all type deal. I don't know what to say to this one. I have no idea.
You can yield your time if you want.
All right.
I'm against world hunger.
Yeah, that's way
Against world
easy.
hunger.
So I
Starting now.
want it to end, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, if you were to be, we are lucky to have been born as we are, and the food that we have access to. And imagine having been born in a place where there's not much access to food or resources. I think that ending world hunger is quite the task, and not even a task because it takes a lot to do that. But I guess I'd like to start with a survey and ask who's hungry. I'd like to first just do a survey and just get an idea of who's hungry out there. We have this, concept of world hunger, but let's define that a little bit further. So I'm all about solving it, but let's define it a little bit further.
Somehow you managed to argue almost against.
I know.
At the same time. All right, Noelle, you got 15 seconds to save yourself.
I think he sounds like a little businessman over here. So
Shots fired.
He's coming in. He's
coming in hot.
coming in saying, basically not really for hunger, trying to solve it so he can make all the money he can over here.
And time. Justin, 15 seconds for your rebuttal.
I think it is incredibly self-centered of my opponent to have believed to be the hand of God in feeding others.
Wait, she's arguing for world hunger. Time. Surprisingly, shockingly, Noelle won this round because you argued against solving world hunger.
No.
Was your topic.
What I was trying to articulate
Well, you
was
did
that
not do it, so
she,
eat a
she
chip, bud.
specifically, I quote, she said, "We cannot help out everyone." Right? That's assumptive in thinking that you are the hand of God
Justin, eat
helping
your chip.
others.
Eat your chip.
I get what you're saying, but
You lost a round, Justin. Eat your chip. Let us know if it's spicy. Is it spicy?
No.
No. Man, y'all are actually doing really good at avoiding the chips. I'm not. Congratulations, Noelle, for winning why world hunger should be a thing.
I had no idea what
That
to
was
say.
really a softball.
I really had no idea.
All right. Justin, you are going to be arguing for, and you're arguing for world peace, so why it's a good thing.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
my
you're
god,
arguing
why
why
do I
it's
get
a
all the
bad
hard
thing.
ones?
Starting now, Justin. I'm going to eat my chip while you do this.
World peace, objection, Your Honor. Deduction of time request. And
You want
addition of
less
time. Deduction of time request for my opponent.
Well, you can waste your time asking for it. You're 15 seconds in.
Look, peace is a relative term. Peace does not exist in a vacuum. However, we can actively work towards peace. And I think by standardizing the definition of that, I think will help us work towards that. Right now, everyone's unaligned on what peace is because it means different things to different people. And I think if we work towards world peace, we can align that definition, get everyone on the same page, and then move forward towards peace. But ultimately, I think it's a good thing. We just need to clean it up a little bit.
time, and I don't know how you managed to argue before and against world peace.
Yeah, you did.
It's kind of impressive how you can't just be like, world peace is a good thing. This is really a softball for you. Noel, you surprisingly have a chance to argue for why world peace is bad. Let's go.
Well, he just kind of said it a little bit, why world peace is bad, because so many people have different viewpoints. You're never gonna, like, click as one. It's very difficult to have billions of people come together and be like, yes, we're for this. Also, work-related, who would work anymore? Why would you do this? Why would this happen?
Why would you do this?
Objection, Your Honor. Presenting more questions than having been given answer to.
You can ask rhetorical questions in your argument.
Oh, yeah. And you put people out of work when there's peace. Because if there is no peace, more people are forced to do certain things that they don't need to. So, yeah, start fights, starts more everything. The end.
Okay. Well, Justin, you have 15 seconds to rebut why world peace is good. Go for it.
World peace is good. For every statement
Would you like to stop there? I'm going to add extra time because I asked you questions, but feel free. Keep going.
That's okay. I think everything that my opponent just stated as her argument was not answered and presented a new set of challenges or lacked definition thereof. So I just think her argument doesn't hold water.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead. That's in the time. Noelle, you have 15 seconds to rebut.
Again, peace would be hopeful, but in reality, can't do it. It's too many people, too many things happening every single day. Nobody's going to be able to come together like that just for one thing, as we all have different beliefs.
And time. You both argued some strong cases this time. Unfortunately for both of y'all, I'm going to have to give the turn to Ralph. He clearly won from the audience, so both of you are going to have to eat a chip.
I'm fine with that. I had no idea what to say.
Either of y'all hit a hot chip?
No.
Nothing, really.
No.
I should have had more questions. All right, next round. Noelle, you're arguing for why this should be a thing.
Okay.
Sorry. Justin, you're against this.
I'm so
Noelle,
worried.
people over the age of 55 should be banned from the internet and social media. You're for this. Starting now.
I'm for the age of 55 being banned because I don't feel like they really know how to work
I forgot to eat a chip.
the things. I always feel like they're posting, writing, calling people that you can't really communicate that way. There's a lot of weird things that have come up because of this. Like, for instance, some people I know, they don't even know how to use Instagram, but they want to be on Instagram and not post actual real photos of what's happening. Twitter, they go on and try to write paragraphs of things that they can actually not tweet. Facebook, they feel like that they can communicate. TikTok, they think that they can actually
Objection, Your Honor.
talk.
She doesn't own a Facebook account. She wouldn't know.
Can't object during each other's argument. That's part of your rebuttal. Noelle, you have an extra 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. I notice a lot of people on TikTok, they think that they are talking to people when they are doing their TikTok, when they're really talking to no one. They don't even know what they're posting half the time, okay? They don't understand the rules. They don't understand what they are meant for. And it just adds a lot of confusion.
Okay, and that was your time.
So I'm for.
You are against banning people over the age of 55 from the internet.
I'm against banning.
Banning senior citizens from the internet.
So I'd want to keep them on the
Yeah,
internet. Okay.
People the age 55 and older. You want to keep them on the internet starting now.
Look, I think those 55 and older should be on the internet. They need to be in the loop with what's going on. And otherwise, what would we have to complain about if
I can see this strategy going.
if they weren't on there creating havoc politically, creating havoc socially, creating havoc with empty threats against their neighbor on their neighborhood's Facebook page? Where would our neighborhood Facebook pages be without those administrators that are 55 and older? We would not have them. So we need the organization skill set that the 55 plus community brings. And I think even Marketplace would be a different place without those 55 plus. Let's ask Ralph.
Time. No time, sorry. All right. Noel, you have 15-second rebuttal starting now.
He said, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. I completely lost my train of thought. I got distracted with the whole Ralph thing.
Fair enough. Time. Would you like to rebut that statement? 15 seconds starting now.
I yield.
Fair enough. Went with the Ralph strategy. Didn't see that coming.
I literally did. I got distracted. I had two things I wanted to say. I can't remember them right now.
Well, Justin, congratulations. You won the round. 55-year-olds and above get to stay on the internet.
Excellent. So,
Thank you, Justin.
hey, thank you.
Not spicy.
Not spicy. Oh my
No.
God, you've gotten so lucky. All right, for this final elimination round, since everybody has more hearts than I thought they would by now, you're going to remove until you have one heart left. Someone will win this round.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you can take off your hearts until you only have one left.
Oh, gotcha.
I will be taking your hearts. I don't want any counterfeit hearts over here.
I'm going to, run just because I want to.
All right, this one's actually not a for
Excuse
or
me.
against one.
Okay.
This is actually a versus. And I will be randomly assigning to each of you which one gets which. Justin, you are going to be arguing why pancakes are better than waffles. Noel, you're going to be arguing why waffles are better than pancakes.
Got it.
For our elimination round, I am going to eat a spicy chip now. And we will see if I lose the game.
Clear?
You look
Think
like
so.
you're a little confused.
I don't think it was a spicy one.
Yeah.
All right. Justin, you're for pancakes above waffles. Starting now.
All right, look. Let's bring it back to pancakes versus waffles, where pancakes are actually superior to waffles, although of a similar substance, so to speak. Let's bring it back to the cartoon show Doug. I've never seen Doug eat waffles, but I've seen him eat pancakes. And he was a childhood hero. There's many references of pancakes over waffles, whether it be in Shrek, the donkey referred to blueberry pancakes in the morning over waffles. Pancakes just come up time and time again. They're relatively easy to make. You just need one flat surface as opposed to a waffle iron. And there's a great deal of variety that you can make pancake out of.
And time. All right, Noel, why are waffles better than pancakes?
Well, first you got the Waffle House, multiple chain restaurant across the country. Also, waffles can hold more syrup than pancakes. When you put too much syrup on a pancake, it becomes a soggy mess. And do you want to eat a soggy mess? I don't think so. So, I like also that waffles, you can put like a lot more toppings on top. It sits on the waffle, it doesn't get everywhere, and then you have a nice little break with your fork that you can just cut it in half, and this is like a little delight in your mouth. Waffles have always been number one in my book. They should be in your book as well. That's it.
Okay. Strong argument. Justin, you will have 15 seconds to rebut.
Let me refer back to the ivory tower with the rose-colored lenses. Not everyone has had the opportunity to grow up with a waffle iron. Low barrier to entry for pancakes, high barrier entry for waffles. I yield the rest of my time.
Okay, well, you were over your time anyway, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by about 2 seconds.
Oh,
So
sorry.
I wasn't calling that against
Okay.
you. Noel, you may start your rebuttal right now.
First off, have you heard of Eggo waffles? You don't need a waffle iron. Grew up with that my entire life. Easy breakfast, 1, 2, 3. They have different varieties, options, and easy to make when you're in a pinch in the morning. I rest my case.
Time. And
That-
shout out to our sponsor, Eggo Waffles today.
That is blasphemy to the breakfast community that you used Eggos as a quality waffle for your argument.
I like
Normally
Eggo.
this would be true, but you've already used your time for your rebuttal, so it will not count. Now, there were a lot of factors taken into play. I did mark you guys up and down. Unfortunately for you, Justin, you did lose the argument for one reason only. The line in the Shrek movie is, "In the morning, I'm making waffles."
Oh, damn.
So, Justin, if you could eat a chip, let us know if it's spicy. Nothing? All right, we're going to the tiebreaker round, folks. This is very simple. I'm out of questions, so each of us is going to eat one chip each round until one of us hits a hot one. Ready? Set. First round, go. Anybody got a hot one?
No.
All right,
Maybe,
next round, let's
maybe,
go.
like, I feel like that one could have been. Actually, that was. I think it
That was
was.
a hot
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
I
Well,
just
congratulations.
got one, that one.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Congratulations to Noelle. You just got a hot one in the second round. But you have won the first game of Hot Takes. How do you feel? Would you like to make a winner's
I
speech?
feel sweaty. A lot of pressure to come
Yeah.
up with something.
Every rebuttal started with again, but I don't recall you saying that prior to.
To be honest with you, that was a lot of fun for me personally. I hope it was for y'all.
You didn't mention that there's a restaurant called International House of Pancakes.
I could have brought that back to world peace.
You could have brought that up as a rebuttal because she said Waffle House.
Yeah.
That place a dump anyway.
Well,
I don't like Waffle House at all.
congratulations.
There goes the sponsor.
Congratulations to Noelle. The next time we do this, you will be the judge.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
Congrats.
Justin will be contestants.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Justin, would you like to make the honorary loser speech?
Look, I don't concede to this. I don't
Oh,
accept the
Trump
results.
strategy. All right. That was the most political we got all day.
And I want to redo.
Well, you get to do it with me next time. That's going to
enough.
wrap it up for today, folks. I've been Marshall.
And I'm Justin.
Wow.
And we're going to munch on these Doritos because we are hungry. And Toodles.
Toodles.
I forgot to ask if you all had anything
Toodles.
to plug, but never mind. We've hit time. Just not enough time.